What's up, y'all? It's me, Nate Almighty, and I'm back with another Raising Kanan Season 4 theory and prediction video. What's up, y'all? Let's get to it, right? So, for today's theory, I wanted to talk about Kanan, Unique, of course, aka Breeze. I still got him in the running for that, because we have no clue who D-Wiz brother is, right? And I also want to talk about Crystal and her involvement in what will be the eventual connection between Unique and Kanan, and how after one real ass conversation, Unique and Kanan will begin working together. Now, when I first say this, right, if you ain't pay attention to a detail that I choose to feel like is a major clue from episode 1, y'all know I be, you know what I mean? I be throwing Hail Marys. I be taking shots in the dark. But you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? So, with a mind like mine, I feel like Crystal will inevitably be part of the inspiration for Kanan when he ends up working with Unique, even though he will have all the reason in the world, right, to want to kill Unique for everything Unique is doing. But then at the same time, I may explain why everything Unique doing kind of doesn't even affect Kanan at all. All that and more on today's theory. This video is going to be another banger. Go ahead, like, share, comment, subscribe. Without further ado, let's get to it, y'all. Alright, so before I get into what's going to be said during the conversation with Kanan, that's going to have them work together. Before I get into Crystal's inspiration and the clue that I got from episode 1 that leads me to believe that she will be part of the inspiration for Kanan working with Unique, right? I first want to speak on the fact that the things that Unique does kind of doesn't have anything to do with Kanan in a way. As long as Kanan is able to pay off the people who he owed, right? For example, right? Kanan has his own business, and it seems like Rock is gonna let him do his thing to a certain extent, right? Of course, you're gonna hover over and be Rock, the overbearing street criminal mom that we all know and love. But it seems like Kanan is going to be able to still do his own thing. So now, being that he got his courier business, and being that he don't have none of them other connections that Rock has to people like Quan, he has no connections to the Chinese store or anything like that. A lot of the things that Unique does is not going to directly affect Kanan's bottom line. It seems like that's the way it's going. It seems like that's how it's going to be. And I want you guys to pay attention to that, right? Because this will make it even easier for Kanan to work with Unique, aka Breeze, in my mind, by the time they have this real conversation, right? Because there will be a time before the end of the season where they are going to have a face-to-face dialogue for the first time in the series. And that conversation is going to determine how the rest of the series is going to be. And they will work together. Because like I said, what Unique is doing doesn't necessarily affect Kanan's bottom line, right? Besides Kanan just being worried about who's trying to kill his mother. But as far as the business, I don't feel like Unique's meddling with Rock and Marvin's situation is going to have that big of an effect on Kanan. Now, as far as a conversation that Kanan had with Crystal in episode 1 and how it refers to Unique, and how I feel like it's a clue. Y'all remember episode 1? Crystal, who was around Kanan while he was conducting his criminal business, right? Which I initially thought was a bad idea because I don't trust Crystal. But as the episodes keep going, it seems like Crystal really likes Kanan. But anyway, she ear hustling on Kanan, talking to his boy, and his boy complaining about, compensation and his extensive work hours and work history. The guy leaves, and then Crystal says, yeah, my father used to own a store, this, that, and the third, and he said you can't control the money that comes in, but you control the money that goes out, right? That's something. But what's bigger than that was when she tells Kanan that her father said, when everybody is going one way, you go the other way, right? Basically, be a renegade. Take major risks to get what you want, right? To me, that's a clue. Because what's going to be happening by the time Unique and Kanan have their conversation, right? What's going to be happening is Raquel would have told Kanan, yo, Unique is alive. Kanan might not believe it, but Rock is going to tell him, yo, Unique is alive as hell. And he's meddling, he's doing stuff, right? And at the same time, before that point, Kanan and Rock is already going to have their problems, right? Mind you, it's really going to be up if Famous dies by then, and Famous comes to find out that his family has something to do with it, right? But everybody is going to be going one way. And that one way is, yo, deal with Unique. We got to worry about this, that. We got to deal with Unique. We got to find Unique. What I believe is that after Unique tries to get at Kanan, he causes Kanan, some kind of hardship. A hardship that he could bounce back from. Eventually, they'll have a conversation. And during this conversation, what makes them decide to work together is going to go like this. Unique is going to say, yo, your mother, right? You was working with my brother. Y'all behind my brother trying to kill me so y'all could take my spot. Your mother Ben did this. Your mother did this to High Post, right? Your mother did this to your father, Defcon, right? Your mother, right? That's basically what's going to be the dialogue. Kanan is going to say, first of all, I have nothing to do with you and my mother's situation. And then we can also take into account if Kanan finds out that Rock was pregnant with Unique baby, or even that Rock was pregnant and he happens to mention it to Unique, if he doesn't say, yo, that was your baby, and all he knew was that Rock was pregnant, Unique is going to put that together, right? Maybe that got something to do with them. Maybe it will, but maybe not, right? Because maybe Unique won't care because the left side of his head is gone, right? The left side of his brain is severely damaged, right? It's black and blue inside his head. But Kanan's going to be like, yo, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't do nothing. I don't even fuck with my moms, right? She had my best friend killed or something like that. Or she did this, she did that. I can't trust her. And then he's going to remember what Crystal told him. And everybody's going one way, you go the other way, because that's where the opportunity lies. So then we have a scenario where we could potentially have Kanan knowing Unique is alive, but because it's advantageous to them, right, to work together in order to get rid of all the old heads, because we know how it be when you under scrutiny of somebody, right, in power, right? They have to go. So that means whatever connects Rock has, gonna go, but that's for Rock to deal with. And then when we have Snaps and Pop, right, Rock ain't gonna deal with it. Kanan's still gonna be like, yo, I gotta get these people away from me, right? I gotta get these people away from me. And then maybe by the time Kanan steps to Stefano, right, Maybe he already had this conversation with Unique. We don't know. But like I said, Kanan's gonna be like, they ain't got nothing to do with me. They ain't got nothing to do with me. So then once Unique hears enough to actually believe Kanan, right? He's gonna say something that's gonna make Unique see things his way. They're gonna agree over something. They're gonna share a laugh. They're gonna decide to work together. And it may even be Kanan who decides to work with Unique, right? Maybe Unique got Kanan. Matter of fact, no, we seen Kanan get kidnapped last season. It's not gonna happen this season. But maybe it'll be a situation where Unique got a drop on Kanan. Unique want to talk to Kanan and all that, right? That's what we looking at. But somehow, some way, that one conversation will lead to them working together. And I'm looking for this conversation to be had by the end of the season. Concluding with both Snaps and Pop being killed. Also, Stefano will be gone. Right? All the things he doing that's going against the family, with Marvin and all of that, that's going to be exposed. Right? I got a video about that that's likely going to come. And by the end of it all, when the dust settles, it will be Kanan and Unique in a better position than everyone else is who's on top of him the beginning of this season. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Can't teach that shit, nigga. Come on. That's God-given. That's touch by ink. That's on the dome, nigga.